Ready.
All right, the Volkman, Alexander Volkanovski, at one point in rugby league, he weighed 214 pounds. As you know, he competes at 145 pounds in mixed martial arts, and he has evolved into the best featherweight in the world today. Striking is the focus here tonight, particularly when it comes to the leg kicks. Believes that he can get those calves pretty sore on his opponent here early. Nice teep kick there from the kickboxer, and that is going to give the opposition something to think about. I've never eaten one of those, but doesn't seem fun.
Oh, it sucks. Oh my God, he's hurt. He's hurt.
Well, the pleasant way to put it is that the fighters are respecting each other, feeling each other out, and managing risk, but really not much in terms of action thus far.
No, they got to get going. I understand that when people are fresh, they're very scary. But you cannot be this cautious.
Oh, great transition there as he reverses to top position. Beautiful work on the ground there by Chan Sung Jung. Just over 3 minutes to go.
So bad. You got to find safety. Find a way that you can recover.
Needs a big knee. Left.
Oh.
Oh, that's a big right hand that got through. Try to establish that jab. Oh, that's a big hook there. Massive left hand. Well, missed on that one. Volkanovski gets caught by that straight punch, beautifully landed by the opposition. Oh, these leg kicks are really starting to pile up in this round as he continues to beat up that leg of his opponent. Oh, nice leg kick attack there from Alexander Volkanovski. You know it's a city kickboxing fighter if they're employing that weapon.
And you know, honestly, John, he's done that over and over again. The leg kicks were what got the belt for Max Holloway.
Well, just like he drew a beautiful reaction by him there, DC, caught the kick and immediately countered with a perfectly timed takedown.
I mean, John, when you can have a reactionary takedown, it's usually the easiest one because you don't have to go and find the takedown. You just see something, you counter and react on it, and it makes the takedown much easier.
Oh, he's got the knee on the belly. Could be trouble defensively. Oh, big punches landing here. We'll see if he can work back to his feet. The Korean zombie getting worked here from the top. Ground and pound strikes raining down. That horn sounds means we have reached the end of round one. All right, 5 minutes in the books. Here we go with round two. Chan Sung Jung versus Alexander Volkanovski. All right, so as this next round gets underway, hopefully the good action we saw in the last round will continue. Both fighters certainly had their ups and downs. Both got the offense going. But now we'll see if one fighter or the other can really take control of what has been a very close fight thus far. Oh, and he lands another. Oh, you got to keep pressing here. Could be the beginning of the end. Huge left hand. Oh, high-level defense there. The hook shot is blocked by Volkanovski.
That's a beautiful body kick.
All right, so now we start to see some redness underneath the elbow. You got to think he's going to continue to attack the body with all of his strikes.
Well, his opponent has not done anything to deter him. He should keep doing this, keep going to the well until his opponent finds an answer, because right now, he seems lost to it.
Well, the champ Volkanovski continues to keep his opponent guessing here tonight. You lower the guard, and he goes upstairs and is able to land the right hand there.
Landed that beautiful right hand. But if you start thinking leg kick, if you start thinking right hand, Alexander Volkanovski will change levels, explode into you. And when he gets his hands locked, you're going for a ride. This guy's a full-on mixed martial arts fighter.
All right, so he continues to land a high volume of strikes. He talked to us a lot about pace and pressure, and he has certainly kept up his end of the bargain.
I mean, the cardio is fantastic tonight. He is pushing at a level that we have not seen him fight before. This is shades of Colby Covington, Max Holloway, those guys that can fight all night. He is showing you that he has done the work in the training room, and it's on full display tonight.
Well, he's doing a nice huge strike right there. I'm not sure how many more of these his opponent can take.
Massive shot that he landed. Great job.
Oh, big left.
Uppercut.
Huge shots there. Well, you know this is the hurt business, and both guys are compromised at this stage of the fight.
Yeah, both guys are compromised. Both guys have been beat up. Both guys have done a great job of landing, recognizing what they wanted to get done, and it's showing. This is a very evenly matched fight.
Huge block there. 30 seconds to go.
Oh, he's hurt. Oh, landed some big shots too.
In the can. All right, there's the horn indicating the end of the round. So potentially a big factor here, ladies and gentlemen. The cut on the cheek sustained in that round. Certainly better to be below than above the eye, but the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. All right, another round is now underway. Pretty good previous two rounds. We'll see who makes the requisite adjustments now moving forward.
The adjustments are going to be the key, John. When you're doing everything you're trained to do and it stays this close, you got to really switch it up. What corner was able to relay that message to their fighter better in between rounds?
Well, he continues to manhandle him here on the ground.
Gotta be careful, armbar.
Ooh, it's tight. Ooh, strong grip on the arm.
Look at him with all that pressure starting to get tight. Great job maintaining position there. You never want to lose position to chase a submission.
Back him out now. Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat?
Oh, reverses the position now. Outstanding work on the ground by Volkanovski. Oh, that right eye's looking really swollen now.
Man, great job finding a way out, finding an escape to get back to your feet.
We have crossed the midpoint of this one.
Oh, nice.
Game of inches right there, boy. Wow. It was a good night if that landed. Oh, nice.
Well, you've got to admire the urgency here. He is trying to keep the judges out of it, lighten up his opponent left and right. Well, that lead leg is compromised at this point in time, as is his mobility. That bruising is out of control.
He wants to switch stances, but he's not as good on the opposite side. So he can try to protect the leg, but then all of his other weapons are not nearly as effective. He's got some questions to answer now.
Oh, big knee to the body, man alive. Man, DC, his hands look good. A lot of volume, a lot of accuracy tonight.
He's doing a great job being active, but he's also very fast. Look at the hand speed.
Right. All right, 45 seconds now to go in the round. Rippling uppercut for him there. Well, no surprise to see him rinse and repeat as he continues to target that swelling upstairs.
Targeting that swollen eye, getting back after him, making him work, and recognizing like, hey, this is my path. It's working, I'm gonna stay on.
And that'll do it, 15 minutes in the books.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here's round 4, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. Well, just as he did in the previous round, he continues to connect on a high volume of strikes. And a good sign, too, doesn't seem to be slowing down whatsoever. Well, an incredible fight thus far. Both fighters look like they could be finished at any time. If you wondered about the heart on either side, that question was answered tonight.
Nothing. There are no more questions in regards to these two fighters. Both of these men have been hurt. Both of these men are swollen. They're bloody. They're both, even though they're both willing and ready to continue this fight.
Push kick there to the body.
His cardio is great right now. He still seems fresh. It seems like he can fight 2 more rounds if he needs to.
Oh, nice.
Well, he misses with the left punch there. Double jab landed there by Volkanovski. Thunderous leg kick grounds his opponent. Moved it a little bit, tried to stay upright. But man, that changed the complexion of this fight.
John, he's hurt. He's hurt really badly by that one big leg kick.
Whiffs on the straight right hand. Just over 2 minutes to go. Missed with that attempt. Oh, he just continues to pour it on. He has been aggressive all night long with his striking. Got to be careful here to not empty the gas tank. So far, so good, though, in this round. Throwing that jab now again. The fighter evades. Oh, Volkanovski's eye is really not looking good right now, Daniel. Starting to swell shut, and that is going to compromise his vision as this fight continues. Fourth round here, less than a minute to go. And he's back to his feet. Good sign for him there. Well done to catch the kick. We'll see what he can do with it. Just out of range with that left hook. Punch to the body is blocked. Well, clearly his leg is hurt, and now you see him starting to limp a little bit, Chip.
Yeah, he's starting to limp from the leg damage. He's been beat up, but his opponent told us, he goes, this guy does not check kicks very well. He does not do a good job of recognizing those types of attacks. He's taking full advantage of it.
Volkanovski gets back up. All right, so that opened up a cut around his eye area.
He hasn't moved his head well. He was taking shots too clean, and now a cut has opened up.
And both fighters exchange in the pocket.
Big shot to the head.
Volkanovski's eye is essentially swollen shut at this point in time, and I'm not sure there's any end swell in the building that's going to open that eye back up. They might stop this fight. Well, that left hand has been there at times, not on that attempt. The Korean zombie gets absolutely melted by that head kick. Straight punch, that is useful. Again, going back to the jab, just out of range. Defensively responsible, nice block.
He's got to either go southpaw or he has to actually just try to throw the whole kitchen sink at him.
Oh, Volkanovski's really bleeding now. That cut is only getting worse. Oh, setting up the left hook, but out of range. And blocks the shot there. Trying to find a home for that right hand. 2 minutes now to go in this one.
Big shot.
Point accuracy on that punch right there. His opponent's compromised, DC.
It's one thing to land a hard shot. It's another thing completely to land a perfect shot. That was a perfect shot.
Under trying to pass here, ooh, but gets denied.
Gets denied. Great job, great recognition of seeing what your opponent was trying to do.
Down the stretch we come, final round, and what a fight, what a performance on both sides. They'll be feeling it tomorrow, but unbelievable will and fortitude on display tonight.
I mean, this is what we as fight fans love. To see two fighters out there battered and bruised, bloody, have been in an absolute war, but neither of them willing to take a step back and give up. I don't know who's gonna win this fight, but I do know I am very happy that I was able to call.
Good work from the top here by Volkanovski.
Now he's got good body position, yup.
Pretty athletic off his back to avoid that strike from the top. Oh, back and forth action right till the final horn. What a tremendous finish to this one as we go the full 25 minutes. The official decision is in. Bruce Buffer has it.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges score this contest 49-46. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, the Korean Zombie, Chan Sung-Jung.
Ready to fight? Ready. Good.
All right, so here he is, the still undefeated Spaniard, Topuria, and even before he became the world champion, his Instagram bio said UFC featherweight champion. Self-belief and confidence are not issues for one of the more sophisticated fighters and athletes on this roster. He just has a wisdom and a maturity that belies his years, and that's why even in a matchup like this, he will be patient, he will be calculated, and when a window opens to close the show, more than likely, he'll close it. All right, wow, with the early action here as he gets a takedown. I'm not saying I would have stuffed that shot, but for the kickboxer on the other side, you got all the Korean Zombies going for the sub here. That Darce choke is tight. Oh, somehow, some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth, and the submission defense wins this transition.
A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. The Korean Zombies in half guard. Trying to guard pass here, not today.
No, it ain't happening. Good job understanding the transitions.
Oh, he might be in trouble. That looks like
He got out again.
oh, crowd just loving it as the fighters, after an extended grappling battle, make their way back to the feet.
Yeah, they're back on their feet. They spent a lot of energy on the ground, though. These guys were going back and forth on the ground, and ultimately, he's gotten back to his feet to give himself an opportunity.
That strike blocked by the Korean Zombie. All right, so look at that. A cut has been opened around that eye area.
He's taking shots over and over again to that area, and now he's dealing with a cut. Huge knee lands to the clinch.
Topuria is limping heavily now. May want to raise a knee and try to check one of those kicks. I'm just not sure that his leg is going to hold up much longer as this fight continues. Ooh, and he caught the kick. All right, so the commitment to the takedown pays off. After several failed attempts, he finally gets his first takedown. Now let's see what he can do with it. Oh, good shot landed there from the bottom. Well, the Korean Zombie's looking to lock up an armbar here. Oh, looks like he's got the arm isolated.
He's got it isolated, working toward the finish. There it is.
Whoa, submission defense, he gets out.
I mean, on this, in that moment, it looked like the fight was over. He was able to clear his head, put the guy into the mount. Not a great position, but much better than getting his arm snapped in half from an armbar.
All right, so that's the end of the round. Pretty significant damage done in that round. Cut on the cheek, sustained there from that strike. Now the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. Better to be below the eye than above it, sure. A huge strike lands there, DC.
He landed that massive shot. Now he needs to try to find the next shot, the follow-up shot that will finish the fight.
Oh, just opening up on him now.
Big right hand there. Able to connect with a beautiful jab.
Everything's landing perfect. He's hurt bad. Good right hand right there.
All right, looks as though that strike maybe opened up a cut around the eye area.
Yeah, it looks like that strike opened up a cut, John, but it's nothing to worry about now, but he's got to start to protect it. Nice punch lands over the top.
Right hook to the head, blocked.
Great job moving into his opponent and getting to that single collar tie.
Oh, he scored with that uppercut. Level change there, goes for the takedown. Just over 3 minutes now to go in round two.
It's in there deep. There you go.
Oh, so how about that? The offensive fighter bails on the submission now.
Very smart. You got to keep position over submission.
Oh, so an interesting decision there as he decides to stand up and relinquish the dominant position. All right, so the bruising on that thigh continues to worsen as this fight extends. He's going to have a real hard time walking in the morning.
He's going to have a difficult time walking tomorrow morning. It's going to be a hard time getting up and moving around unless he changes something. Nothing's going to change right now. It's going to be tough. But right now, you still got to focus on winning the fight. Check the kick, man. Come on.
Hot. All right, so he's got the ground and pound game going here. So the blood really starting to flow. Every time that area gets targeted, that cut's getting worse.
It's getting worse and worse. And you see the blood starting to come down. Gotta watch his neck. Oh, my goodness. That Darce choke is very tight.
Now he's in trouble. He's gonna go to sleep. The fight's over.
The Korean Zombie back with a vengeance.
Oh my goodness.
Absolutely remarkable what this fighter was able to accomplish here tonight. As you can see, the years of repetitions in the gym to set it up and ultimately get the tap there. Great technique to set up the finish. All right, let's take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by submission tonight, champ.
He does a great job of staying patient. He doesn't rush or panic. You are never safe when you're fighting this guy. You're in a lot of trouble.
Ready to fight? Ready. Good.
All right, round one is underway. There he is, the Korean Zombie, Chan Sung Jung. This is an explosive finisher. The highlight reel to prove it. First twister in UFC history, and a better striking defense than you would think. He can take a shot, but he's not afraid to get in the pocket and absorb a shot to land one of his own. All right, so a big early land by the boxer. He put a lot of steam on that one as he's able to get that hook home, DC.
He lands it perfect. I mean, he throws it perfect. Right hand is always where it needs to be. If he throws it with the right, the left hand's always where it needs to be. It's tight, it's crisp, and it lands with a lot of power.
Nice uppercut.
It's just a really high pace, too. It's a really high striking pace for these two. Great defensive skills. He blocked that punch.
And he caught the kick. Oh, beautiful strike there as he lands up top, and he does so right after catching the leg. So maybe you thought he would catch the leg and go for a takedown. Instead, he goes for the punch, and he certainly found the range on that one. Well, the Korean Zombie's nose is bleeding now. Looks to be cut, perhaps there on the bridge. Able to land to the body there with the left kick. How about the accuracy to land right there? His opponent's wobble chair.
He's hurt bad. He cannot take another shot like that.
Choi's nose is bleeding now. Yes, looks as though he got cut by one of those offerings from his opponent. Under 2 minutes to go.
Lands a quick jab.
Straight right, he misses. Glancing right hand lands upstairs. Well, he continues to do a nice job here defensively, protecting the head and sort of maybe letting his opponent gas out a little bit with all the volume.
His opponent sees the target, but he can't get to the target. So he'll continue to throw, and he'll continue to wear on his own gas tank. Oh, hurt him.
Seems as though his sole focus is attacking that cut, and man, it's getting bad now. A lot of blood flowing.
Yeah, as it should be. He should be focused on getting to that cut, making his opponent pay. He did the work. He opened up the cut. Now it's on him to continue on the path and make the ringside position, come in here and try to stop this fight.
That's a huge shot right there, DC. You don't want to eat too many more of those.
No, and he needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
How about those 5 minutes? All right, so there's the end of the round. You see the blood trickling down as he makes his way back to the stool. Cut on the bridge of the nose, or so it appears from the strike in that round. Cut man getting right to work. Oh, landed that kick to the leg. All right, next round is now underway. Hopefully the action continues at a high level. Pretty good first 5 minutes.
Pretty good first 5 minutes. Both of them can really pick it up. Let's see who decides they're going to lead the dance as we go forward.
Choi's eye is closing up now. Not good for him. He is officially rocked.
A big, massive hook that really has put his opponent on skates.
So pretty good recovery by the opponent after getting stunned pretty good. Got to capitalize on those opportunities.
I mean, you can't waste these opportunities. You don't get them as often as you'd like. So when you get a guy hurt, you got to find a way to finish the fight.
Choi's blocking well now. Made the adjustment, protecting what is an already damaged nose. Well, this fight's been pretty crazy thus far. Both guys doling out a lot of damage, and neither seems too bothered by it, but clearly both parties are hurt.
Both guys are hurt. Both guys are fighting beautifully. Both are showing a lot of heart right now in this fight. They're both doing amazing jobs. Let's see who gets the job done at the end of this thing.
Well, his corner was pretty urgent after round one. A little bit lackluster there in that opening round. He has certainly picked up the pace here, and as a result, he has taken control of this second round. Well, that is a shade of magenta on his calf I'm not sure I've seen before. That bruising's getting out of control.
The bruising's getting bad, and it's starting to get to a point where you got to keep an eye on whether or not this guy will be able to finish the fight.
Less than 2 minutes now to go.
This might be the biggest shot of this entire fight. He landed a massive hook to put his opponent on wobbly legs.
Beautiful strike there as he continues to attack that cut. Cut man's going to have some work to do if we get to the stool between rounds.
But that's why we got the best in the business. We got the best cut men in the business, and they are going to need him right now because this cut is getting worse, and it's only going to continue to get worse because he has got a killer in front of him.
All right, same bat time, same bat channel. You think he's going to look to set up that hook again here?
I mean, you can see it, John. You can see him doing it. You can see him sneaking looks to see where that hand is going to be. He's sneaking looks because he's going to find the opportune time to drop that big hook over the top.
What a fight, what a display of physical and mental toughness on both sides. I'm not sure who's more injured, but they're both hurting for certain.
Yeah, John, they're both beat up, but I think that is the key. The mental is what's going to allow you to get your hand raised in this fight.
Huge connection there.
He landed it perfectly. Perfect placement. Perfect position. What a huge blow in a big moment in this fight.
Oh, and he tags him with the straight, beautifully placed there by the Korean Zombie. Well, if you are a young striker, you could do a lot worse than watching this guy work on the feet, perhaps trying to set up another hook here.
Yes, he is. He's definitely trying to set up another hook. You could tell by his eyes. He's taking peeks. He's sneaking looks at where he needs his opponent to be in order to land that shot.
Fighter lands a jab. Well, informed speculation says he's going to try to set up another hook here. Great upper body movement defensively, slips another strike there, and offensively he hasn't been a world beater, but defensively he's been strong tonight.
And that has to cause frustration for the opponent. Not being able to hit a guy that you want to really put away. But that's a testament.
Huge strike lands there, and somehow his opponent's chin held up.
His opponent's chin held up, but you do not want to be on the receiving end of those types of strikes.
Oh, big left hand!
Oh, nice kick. Now we're going.
3 minutes to go in round 3. Well, just as he did in the previous round, continuing to land a high number of strikes here, and he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down. Scary, scary proposition for the opponent. The Korean Zombie's eye appears to be closing up by the center. Oh, he's on wobbly legs now. Now goes to the uppercut. Choi's cut has really opened up now, folks. I don't necessarily have to tell you that watching at home. Looks like you could stick a quarter in there. And oh, these ground strikes are just brutal.
In the half guard.
Well, not ideal to spend this much time on the bottom, but you can't fault him for his activity. Landing strikes here from the bottom. Nice work by Choi. Oh, how about that? Strong reversal on the ground.
There it is. Now he's going to mount.
You have to be so well-rounded once you get to the top of these divisions. You cannot just be a knockout guy. You got to be able to change it up if you find yourself in this situation that he's in right now.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by the Korean Superboy. All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent.
Now into his mount. Big ground and pound.
That's 3 rounds in the can. We're headed to the championship rounds. All right, there's the end of the round, and hopefully not the end of the fight.
Ready.
He doesn't look as handsome as he did when he walked out. That is a severe gash on his face. All right, pretty good back-and-forth action in the previous 2 rounds. Your expectations here as this next round gets over?
I expect the action to really pick up now. These guys have to lay it on the line as they start to approach the end of the fight.
It's getting really hard to watch him absorb. Huge shot finds the target there.
Great shot lands. Now he's got to go find that follow-up attempt. The kill shot is what they call it to go and end the fight.
Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting. Oh! That's it! Chan Sung Jung has done it again!
Oh, my Lord.
Bruce Buffer now has the official decision.
You ready to fight? You ready? Good.
Well, who would have thought 5 years ago in a straight kickboxing match that Brian T-City Ortega could hang, if not beat, most of the best featherweights in the world. Certainly in our fighter meeting this week, he talked a lot about striking, but if this fight does hit the canvas, decided advantage, of course, to T-City. The Korean Zombie's nose is bleeding now, so we'll see how he handles that adversity, but nothing ideal about it here in the middle of this fight. Well, Ortega's boxing is really sharp here tonight. You gotta think James Lurson likes what he sees out of that Ortega corner. Trying to go to the body now with the kick. That one misses. How good is this action about a minute in? I think I'm gassing out just watching this thing.
I'm exhausted trying to call all the strikes that these two men are throwing at each other. What a fun fight.
Yeah, hate to be the punch counter. Well, he continues to do a nice job here defensively, protecting his head, raising the guard, and really frustrating the offensive fighter a little bit.
Lesson 1 in boxing class, hands up, chin down.
Well, I think I can smell the blood at this point in time. That canvas didn't look like that a few fights ago. Blood is flowing from that cut with every passing strike. Oh, what a connection by him there. His opponent could be out of here soon, DC.
He's almost done. I mean, when you get hit with a shot like that, you don't know whether to run, tie, grab, or wrestle. He's confused. He's as confused as he was on his first test in elementary school.
Both fighters throwing heat now. The Korean Zombie's eye is starting to swell shut. Under 2 minutes to go. There's the jab, there's another one. So the double jab is there by Chan Sung Jung.
Look at him whip his hip into that kick.
Unable to connect with a right hook. Well, you don't want to take too many kicks on that calf, and now it's starting to show some visible damage.
You can see the color starting to change on the calf. He's taking too many of these kicks.
Less than a minute now to go in round 1.
Oh, man.
Well, the Korean Zombie's been dealing with that cut on his nose for a while, and now it is just pouring blood.
He lands a solid punch there. He closes the distance beautifully. He's got a single collar tie.
Oh, that lead left will work. Nicely done. Round 2 is next. All right, we're going to stay with him and follow him back to the corner to the stool because that is a really severe cut that he is dealing with. We'll see if the cut man can stem the bleeding here. All right, next round is now underway. I thought there was pretty good back and forth action in the previous frame.
Yes, it wasn't a firefight. It wasn't two guys throwing the kitchen sink at each other. But you did see times where they came together and you saw the skill level of these two fighters.
I'm not sure his opponent knows where he is.
No, he is on Beach Street right now. He's seeing Tweety birds over the top of his head. When you take a hook like that, you are on wobbly legs. Oh, nice body shot.
All right, well, good news is he rocked him. Bad news is he wasn't able to finish the job, and now his opponent's back in the fight.
I mean, you don't get those opportunities very often. You got to take full advantage of them when they're presented to you.
Well, no feeling out process tonight. Both fighters.
Oh, he hit him again!
Nice job moving off the center line. He slips to avoid that right hand.
These boys are standing right in front of each other, just kind of going at it.
Back and forth we go. It takes two to tango, and man, have these two individuals tangoed tonight. I might run it back at some point, no matter how this one is.
It's one of those fights where when you look at these two and the damage on their faces, the work that they have both put in, you realize and you appreciate what these fighters do inside the octagon. They're both hurt. They're both beat up. And both of these guys have shown a tremendous amount of resilience to put themselves in position to win this fight.
2 minutes remain in the round. All right, so how about this? The BJJ fighter just continues to land at will on the feet, not necessarily offering up over the top. This fight's going to be over.
What a great way of mixing up his attack. He didn't stay the course. He mixed it up. He went high when his opponent thought he was going low, and now he's got him hurt very badly.
The Korean Zombie's blocking well now. You see the fighter raise the guard to protect that obviously damaged nose.
He's hurt bad.
Big shots here. All right, full guard now, DC.
And for the guy on top, he needs to build posture or just go to the next position. Start shoving that knee through, trying to get the half guard, which in turn will lead to more opportunities for advancement. But if you're...
Oh, arm triangle attempt now.
That is tight. Oh, wow, oh!
He gets out.
He was able to get his momentum going back towards his opponent and back in the opposite direction to get his hips back and his chest down towards the mat.
And you just spilled your popcorn all over the broadcast
absolutely
table.
did, John. You know I love popcorn.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Man, this fight has been pretty wild. A lot of high-octane output on both sides, and candidly, neither fighter looking too good here.
It's the output. I mean, both of these guys have got their foot on the gas from the start of the fight. They've worked really, really hard to get to where they are right now. They're both going to have to rely on the toughness to drag them through the very difficult moments.
Ortega's cut is getting worse here. Man, is that bleeding. His opponent in a world of trouble. That'll do it! How about the Korean Zombie?
What a performance.
All right, we send it inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Deans called a stop to this contest at 57 seconds of the third round, declaring the winner by knockout and new undisputed UFC featherweight champion of the world, the Korean Zombie, Chan Sung-Jung.
So the Korean Zombie does it again. This man has had a flair for the dramatic seemingly every step of the way in his UFC career, and he continues to top his previous performances. You gotta think this particular win could set him up for another shot at that UFC featherweight title.